Hi guys, how are you doing today? So I have a little video for you. Shocking, I know, like first YouTube video. What? Today I want to do a little video about this palette. This beauty recently launched. This is the new Urban Decay Naked Reloaded palette. This is what it looks like. This is what the eyeshadows look like. And yeah, they recently launched this and they asked me to do a little tutorial for you. So I'm gonna show you step by step how I did this eye look. My lips right now are the Urban Decay Vice liquid lipstick in the color Blackmail, which I felt would work really well with the tones of the palette, so that I decided to use that. And I also used the new brow blade from Urban Decay to do my brows, which has two ends. One is like a felt tip, no, it's not a felt tip, one is like a brush tip, and one is like a little wax pencil. And yeah, it worked really well, so I'm really excited about that as well. But of course the main star of this video is the Naked Reloaded palette. And yeah, if you want to see how I did it, then keep on watching. Guys, it's your girl Beauty Becky coming at you with the voiceover. Today I am going to do a voiceover because I can't do two things at once. Like, I can't blend and talk. Like, who do you think I am? I'm not like, oh my god, I'm not like Desi Perkins or something. Like, I can't do that. But yeah, all things aside, I'm using Bucked right now in the crease to kind of create a smoky wing to start this look off with. Today we're going for a really like smoked out, super like editorial effect basically. This is really cool for parties as well, like if you want to actually go all out with the shape of your eye being really like exaggerated and accentuated. Like, this is a great shape if you have smaller eyes. Like, you can really make your eyes look a lot bigger with this, which is really cool, I think. So yeah, right now I am just blending and blending and blending. I'm using Bucked to kind of create that winged shape. As you can see, I'm just keeping like adding color, blending, adding more color, and blending basically is what I'm doing. And don't worry if it kind of looks funky in the beginning, because you can always blend more and add more color. What I'm doing now is I am just making sure the edges are nice and blended. As you saw earlier, it had kind of a bit of a funky shape at the end. That's kind of gone now because I blended it a bit and it looks a lot better now. And now I am going to add Endgame. This is the darkest shade from the palette, and it is a very beautiful cool toned brown. It basically matches my eyebrows pretty much exactly, and I'm only going to be using this shade in the crease and kind of the outer wing, like the upper part of the eye look. I'm not going to be adding it underneath the lash line or in the lash band at all, because I want this to look really cool and smoked out on top of this look, not on the bottom. As you saw, it had a little bit of a jump cut there. That's because my camera was not recording for a big part of the video, which is really annoying, but oh well. So yeah, I'm just still adding color, blending, adding color, blending. I spent a lot of time on my eyeshadow because I wanted to look really super seamless basically. Now I'm taking a bit of blur combined with Bucked, and I'm kind of again making sure those edges look good and smoked out. I think here I am adding a little bit more of Endgame again, just blending it out and kind of removing a little bit of the fallout as well, because this palette does have some fallout, which I personally don't mind at all. I can just swipe it away with my brush. It's super easy, and it does mean the palette is really pigmented, so I don't really care about fallout at all, ever. And this is just minimum fallout as well, so it doesn't really matter. Now I'm just gonna add a little bit more of Bucked, and I'm going to use that to how do you say that, like attach the lash line to the smoky wing that I did. I'm also going to be blending that shade underneath, and I'm also going to be using Boundaries to kind of blend those together as well. I'm not going to be using Endgame for that, because we really want Endgame just in that crease, because that's just looks cool. I don't know, I like the look of that. And yeah, this little tiny brush is actually perfect for this, because you could pretty much do everything with it. As you can see, I can literally line my lash line with an eyeshadow brush because it's so tiny. Here I am actually putting it in the lower, like, how do you call it, like lash line as well. Just bucked again and kind of blended Boundaries around the edges a little bit. And yeah, we're kind of going for this like negative space type of look, with the center of the lid being really light and the outer parts being like really smoked out, basically. Here I am just blending the lash line a little more so it looks a little more seamless, as you can see. And yeah, I'm just really spending a lot of time on my eyeshadow for this look because, I don't know, I like this really super editorial smoky look. Here I am adding a little bit of Boundaries again to just kind of create some warmth. This is a dirty like concealer brush that I used to carve my brows with. It still had a little bit of concealer left, and it just gave that extra push to the brightness of this look. Now I'm adding Angel Fire with a little bit of All Nighter setting spray to make it a little bit more intense, and I'm just going to use that to make this look a little more glam and a little more party ready, if that makes sense. And I'm also going to be adding that to the inner corner as well, just to kind of highlight the light spaces of this look, basically. As you can see, I kind of also blend it almost into the crease. Like, you want to avoid the actual crease, but you do want to kind of blend around the edges a bit, because that's honestly just what makes it look really good. And remember, you can always use like a microfiber towel or something to clean your brush off with in between, which is really good if you're switching from like dark colors to light colors, because you don't want that shit to get mixed up. It's not good. And yeah, that's basically all for the eyeshadow. Now I'm gonna be adding some mascara. This is the Urban Decay Perversion mascara, which is my absolute favorite right now. Like, I love it so much. It's so good. And yeah, it just really lifts your lashes really well. Come on, girl. Look in the camera. Show those lashes. Yes. Do you see that? It's so good. Oh my god. It's really good. And we're also going to be adding that to the bottom lashes as well. And again, like, I kind of blink into my mascara because it just lifts the lashes extra. Do you see how beautiful that is, though? Like, I'm so obsessed with that mascara. It's so good. Damn, I love it. So yeah, like I said, bottom lashes as well. You could skip that if you have a problem with like going to a club and like sweating a lot and having your eyes turn into like panda eyes. I would recommend using a waterproof mascara for your bottom lashes, which really helps me. But yeah, and if you do get a little bit of mascara on your eye, that's fine because you can just remove it. But yeah, that's the final look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and leave a comment, let me know what you thought, leave a like as well, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.